With just two words, I will capture everybody's attention in this room: free education. Now, even though this won't be an immediate effect, the federal government of Canada could easily increase the sustainability of Canada, including reducing the debt load owed by students in just a few years with the added revenue they get from the legalization of hemp and marijuana products. I've been a recreational smoker for almost a decade now, and I've been advocating for the legalization movement for almost just as long. Even as a teenager, I and many others could see the benefits of legal hemp and marijuana production, and now we're starting to see those benefits come to light in more ways than one, with supporting research. Now, you're probably saying, yeah, but this has been talked about for so long, so why should I listen now? It's simple. Justin Trudeau, our newly founded Prime Minister, has recently started the legalization process, and we're closer than ever before to actually being able to benefit from all this. But if that's not enough to get you to listen, how about those two words again? Free education. We've all heard of the miracles of medical marijuana, so today I'm going to tell you just how legal production and use of hemp and marijuana will help to build a more sustainable Canada socially, will help to build a more sustainable Canada economically, and will help to build a more sustainable Canada environmentally. First, I'll start with the social impacts. The social benefits of legalizing hemp and marijuana productions come in two stages. The first of being the decrease in the negative associations that come with marijuana use. Currently, people who smoke weed are viewed as lazy, unmotivated, even criminals by many, and this is because of the image that many authorities who oppose hemp and marijuana production paint for the public. However, we've seen that many people actually enjoy marijuana, and the vast majority are productive, hardworking, tax-paying citizens. A truly sustainable society does not place such wedges between one another. A truly sustainable society does not place such barriers between one another. And a truly sustainable society does not place such unnecessary and untrue labels upon one another. And this will start to change through the legalization, because not only will the notions of marijuana users being lazy and unmotivated change, but we can remove the idea of them being criminals by turning them into the future labor force. Many jobs that are currently illegal can and will be turned into legal, tax-paying careers for many people who are now benefiting the whole country through these contributions. This leads me to my second point: how producing hemp and marijuana will help build a more sustainable economy for Canada. Legal recreational marijuana has already boosted the economy in the places it's been legalized. I'm going to focus on Washington State, who is only a few inches away on the map, but miles ahead of the curve. The jobs that will be created will add thousands of jobs across a number of industries. We'll see increases in the number of retail jobs as the shops across the country start selling marijuana and marijuana products. We'll see the increase in number of construction jobs across the country, from building massive warehouses and greenhouses needed to grow the plants to building the new shops and stores needed to sell the products. There are other industries too: agriculture for the people who grow the plants, transportation for getting the plants from the agricultural sites to the production sites, and the regulatory bodies that are needed to ensure that the industries are following the proper regulations. According to the data gathered by the National Conference of State Legislatures, the average unemployment rate in Washington State was 6.04% for 2014, the year legalization occurred. For this year, 2015, the average unemployment rate is only 5.68%, down almost a half percent. The job creation won't be the only place government will gather additional tax revenue from, as the taxation of marijuana and hemp sales will add vast amounts of revenue. In its first year of legal sales, Washington increased the revenue they received by $70 million. The Canadian Student Federation has estimated that the total national amount of student debt at the federal level has surpassed the $15 billion mark as of 2015. This seems plausible when you consider the information gathered from the Employment and Social Development Canada website. In just 6 years between 2007 and 2012, the federal government loaned out over $10.5 billion in student loans. We could see that debt load lowered significantly with the help of the tax revenue from recreational sales and the new job income taxes, and that doesn't even include what the growth and sale of hemp could do for our revenue numbers, which, if anyone was wondering, was estimated at $500 million in 2013 by the Hemp Industries Association, a nonprofit association of trade members. And it's this growing and use of hemp for manufacturing that will not only benefit the Canadian economy, but also help build a more sustainable Canada environmentally. My third and final point today is that the Canadian environment will benefit greatly from the production of hemp as a replacement for our dwindling lumber exports. Lumber is far less renewable than hemp, and hemp can be just as versatile as lumber. Hemp has a higher yield of pulp per acreage, according to Hazley, as cited in Turango 2012, and will result in a reduction in the use of chemicals and energy during processing, as cited in Hazley cited Turango 2012. The trees that aren't cut down will then lower the amount of carbon dioxide currently polluting our air as well. Also, compared to cotton, hemp is a superior product for items such as clothing. Turango, who gathered information from a vast majority of sources in his article Hemp Sustainability, quoted a number of researches that showed cotton requires 4 times the space to grow, twice the amount of time, and requires almost twice the amount of water that hemp needs while producing the same amount of fiber. Hemp also requires far less pesticides and herbicides than cotton, further reducing its impact on the environment. The benefits of hemp and marijuana reach beyond just one aspect of Canadian life. They add sustainability to a variety of areas in Canada, areas that affect all of us every day. From our country's exports to our country's beauty to our country's people, legalizing, producing, and manufacturing hemp and marijuana will help build a sustainable Canada well into the future. So even if you're still a little unsure about the whole idea of growing and using hemp and marijuana plants, I'm going to leave you with just 2 words. 2 words I've already said, and 2 words that I will say again. Free education. Thank you.